Hey everyone, have you been searching for a solid ice maker that actually delivers without breaking the bank? If you're tired of melting ice trays or waiting forever for cubes, this might be exactly what you need. Whether you're hosting parties, running a small business, or just want to elevate your home bar game, a reliable ice maker can be a total game changer. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I recently picked up the VEVOR commercial ice maker, and after running it for a few weeks, I've got some real thoughts to share. This isn't one of those flimsy home models, it's built for heavier use, which makes it perfect for home bars, small offices, or even a busy kitchen. I mean, think about it, when you're entertaining, the last thing you want to worry about is whether you've got enough ice on hand. And if you're like me, you've probably been there scrambling to refill ice trays or waiting for what feels like an eternity for a new batch of cubes to form. But with this ice maker, those days are behind you. It churns out up to 132 pounds of ice in 24 hours, which sounds wild, but it actually keeps up. I've used it during parties and back-to-back drink runs, and it never skipped a beat. One of the things that stood out right away is how it's designed with the ice maker below and the control panel up top. That might sound odd at first, but it's actually genius. You're not constantly bending down to check settings or grab ice, and the Worktop gives you a little extra space for mixing drinks or setting out glasses. I've used it as a mini bar station, and it's made hosting so much smoother. No more juggling trays or running to the freezer mid-party. Plus, the extra counter space is super handy for setting out garnishes, mixers, or even just using as a spot to rest your drink while you're prepping. It's those little details that really make this ice maker shine. The build quality is solid too. It's made of stainless steel, so it doesn't feel cheap like some plastic models I've tried. The insulation is really good, which means the ice stays frozen longer even when you're pulling batches throughout the day. I've noticed that the cubes don't melt as fast as they do in my old countertop maker, which is a huge plus when you're trying to keep drinks cold without constant refills. And let's be real, who doesn't hate it when their drink gets watered down because the ice is melting too fast? It's just one of those little annoyances that this ice maker eliminates. Cleaning is another area where this machine shines. It has a self-cleaning function, and honestly, that's a game saver. I used to dread scrubbing ice makers, but with this one, you just run the cleaning cycle and it takes care of most of the work for you. It's not completely hands-off, but it's way easier than anything else I've used. Plus, the smart monitoring system lets you know when it's time to clean or when the water level is low, so you're not guessing. I mean, how many times have you forgotten to check the water level in your ice maker, only to realize it's been running dry for hours? It's just one of those little things that can be easy to overlook, but this ice maker's got you covered. I also love how quiet it is. Commercial ice makers can be loud, but this one hums along without sounding like a jet engine. I've had it running in my kitchen while I'm on calls or watching TV, and it's barely noticeable. That's a big deal if you're using it in a space where noise matters. I've even had it running during dinner parties, and no one's ever commented on the noise, it just blends into the background. And let's not forget about the storage capacity. 30 pounds is plenty of space to store all the ice you need for a party or a busy night. Now, it's not perfect. It does take up a bit more counter space than a standard ice maker, so if you're working with a tiny kitchen, you'll want to measure first. And while it's efficient, it does use more water than smaller models, so keep an eye on your water bill if you're running it constantly. But honestly, for the amount of ice it produces, it's a fair trade-off. If you're still on the fence, I'd definitely recommend checking it out. It's a bit of an investment, but trust me, it's worth it. And if you do decide to pick one up, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the VEVOR commercial ice maker, and don't forget to check out the link in the description to see the latest price and any current deals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.